Hi guys. Normally we just release the Power BI update as a post on LinkedIn and on our blog, but I thought, hey, it's actually worthwhile running through it because there's a couple of cool little things in this month's update. So I was quickly recording this morning in hope to run through some of the major features of it. So as always, we do an update on the PT 2.0 website, so pt20.com.au, and every month it comes out, which essentially we summarize the updates that are released by Microsoft to what our clients would normally be looking for, because there's normally a whole heap of updates that happen. We just try and pick out the ones that we think are going to be have the most effect. So there's a couple of cool ones in this month, so I thought I'd just quickly run through the blog post. So probably the biggest one in here, and I won't spend too much time on it, but we have now got the ability to do an apply all slices button. For those who are old school pivot table and OLAP people who, there was a delay update where you could change the filters, and rather than recalculate every time you changed a filter, you could change all of the filters to the context that you wanted, and then only do one apply all. To then make that update only happen once. So the benefit of that is that you didn't have to wait for it to reconfigure after you set every filter. So this is a great thing, especially with some of those large data sets where we can go and apply multiple filters and then hit and apply all. So it is only then generating the data once. So that'll lead to some massive performance improvements in there, as well as that there are some optimization presets to allow this to happen in the options tab as well. So something that is definitely well worth having a look at and starting to use. Additionally, this one's only small, but people always question us when there is an update to the styling. There is a new format pane. Not a huge number of changes to it. It's just trying to segment a little bit better and change some of the backgrounds, things with that. So nothing major there, but it will be something that people will notice it is different. The next one is pretty cool. So this is on object interaction. So this is an opt-in, which means that you've actually got opt-in in the settings to be able to use this. It won't be by default. With these opt-ins, they later become general release and will become part of the general platform eventually. But what this does is you can see how on the side here, it's allowing us to, as we've clicked on a visual, actually change how the visual interacts without having to go to that right-hand filters and interactions type menu as well as being able to change things like fonts and things like that. So that's pretty cool sitting in there. We can then do things. We can use it in conjunction with the visual container improvements, which is the third major release, which then allows us a little bit more control over the container. So, first one is that we can actually add a subtitle into it at the moment. So just under our normal settings menu, so that now rather than just a title, we've also got a subtitle there that we can use, and we can also add a divider in there. So we can add a line there on the image to separate out the subtitles, the titles from the actual data as well, just for a bit of a cleaner look. And finally, we can also do some spacing around a container as well. So that means that we've just got that little bit of better control. So there is the rest of the update from Microsoft we've got linked at the bottom of the article. We are also going to set up a email subscriber. We've got a few people who are now looking at these updates. So we are going to create just a mailing list so that you actually get an email when these get released as well. But until then, we're releasing more content at the moment around data intelligence for accountants and businesses. So subscribe to this channel to get that updated information coming through all the time, and have a fantastic day.